So, I was just about to take a nap, and you know the rest of the story. The only thing worse than waking up to, hey, baby, there's a new Khu tweet, is seeing it when you're about to sleep. Yeah, Khu is back. So this is what happened with Khu, right? Khu tweeted like 2 tweets, which I wasn't gonna cover in a video unless he tweeted more, so I held off on it. And literally days go by and he tweets nothing. So I'm chilling, I'm having the time of my life. Then this man rocket fires like 900 tweets in 7 seconds. The tweets Khu has tweeted, they don't make you crack your knuckles in excitement of new information. It feels like your teacher just gave you last minute homework. It feels like Sucka Chucka's due this midnight. You better get it done. It's like I made a PowerPoint. You don't understand this. You can't just talk about it. You have to figure out what he's talking about and then present it. You stupid man. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get to solving Khu. I don't. There's a lot of stuff Khu tweeted, and I'm gonna try to get through this video mad fast. So I prepared kind of minimally for it because I feel like a trailer is on the horizon. The reason Khu rapid fired all these tweets is because I feel like he's gotten information, or maybe even saw what the upcoming trailer is, whether that comes out in a week or like in a few days. So he just wants to be the first to call it all out. So let me take it down the timeline since last time. Actually, let me just show you this, right? Someone sent me this video and I'm repulsed. Pokemon Lake region name revealed.
Is responsible for this. Find out when you travel the vast region of Ilholis.
The region of Ilholis. This is the shakiest camera in the world. It's not real video, but you have to make your fakes so painful. Okay, so on June 30th, Khu posts a tweet. PDY, mysterious 3 letters. And for about an hour, this is all he said. PDY. So naturally, people started coming up with some random theories. This man types PDY into the number pad of his phone, and he gets 739, the number for Crawbrawler. So maybe it's a new form. Hey. But thankfully, 1 hour later, Khu makes a new tweet where he adds context. If I add vowels, you would know what I mean. But I won't, LOL. Okay, so pretty much. Somehow, PDY, when we add vowels to this, it should be a word that we know. He says, you would know what I mean if we add vowels. It's not some random word. It's not the name of someone. Pandui, you know? So we went through the whole English dictionary, and there's only 2 words that can be made out of this. One of them is payday, and the other one's like padai or something. But payday is a pretty good answer. It is June 30th, the last day of new Pokemon month, so maybe he's talking about something Meowth related. Meowth has the coin on its head. It's the payday master. Meowth gets a new regional variant in every game except Hisui. Maybe in this region, Meowth would have some relation to the Coinmon Pokemon. It likes collecting them. This is how it transformed into how it looks in this region. But guess what? I don't have an answer for you. That's just our best idea, and I don't think it's right. I don't think it has to do with Meowth. I even sat here talking with you guys about this, and we came up with no answer. Look at this. Every possible word. Apay, dipodi, dippy, dopey, pup, pappy, apatty. And this man has the audacity to say, we would know. But we may come back to this tweet in the future with his recent tweets. So we move on to the current day, July 4th. Khu makes a tweet. Titan GL types 40%. And the picture is the gym leaders of Kanto. I won't even let you think. Then look what he tweets. Titan GL types 50%. And he shows even more gym leaders from Johto. And then this man has the audacity to do it again. Hint for E4 types, all repeated so you could rule out 4. Bro, no one knows what you're talking about. You just keep tweeting. This is a madness. And then he tweets, male, 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 female, 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 male, male, female, female. And then he says, this tweet has a small trick. Don't fall for it, lol. This man's got his phone privileges back. So let's go back to the first tweet. Titan GL types 40%. So what he does is he picks a bunch of models from the game, from Pokemon Masters, and he lays them out. These are the 10 known Kanto gym leaders, including Koga's daughter, what's her name, Janine, and Blue. Titan GL types 40%. So the only way I can look at this is that 40% of these images are the typings for the gym leaders in Scarlet and Violet. So first off, what's cool about this is it seems we have a proper say from Khu now that gym leaders are in this game. We can take out Janine because she's a poison gym leader just like Koga, so that leaves 9. Rock, water, electric, grass, poison, psychic, fire, ground, champion. What is Blue's typing? We should kick Blue out. So now half of these are right. Pokemon tends to have so many rock gyms just because rock is a pretty easy punching bag. So I feel like rock would be in. Water is a very popular gym type, so you would think maybe it wouldn't be in this game just because they want to spice things up. But at the same time, it's so aesthetically pleasing. Surely they'd make a water gym just because it'll look beautiful. But honestly, aside from the two I really knocked out, we can't really dig any deeper into this. Then we move to the tweet right after. Titan Geo types 50%. This time he has a picture of the 8 Johto gym leaders. If our idea is right, 50% would mean that half of these gym leaders are the other 4 gym leaders, which total 4 and 4. I'm just gonna put their typings. Give me a sec. What the frick? There we go. That's the first set. You know, I find it impressive, and I never realized this, but Johto, every single Johto gym leader does not use a repeat type from Kanto. It's almost like they're building the lore for these to be the other half of the gym leaders. Okay, here we go. So essentially, we can get 4 from the top half and 4 from the bottom half. And those should be the 8 typings for the gym leaders in this region. None of them overlap. All you can do is guess. But this does confirm, which is not an official confirmation, that Fairy and Dark gym leaders aren't in this game. But have your pick. 4 from the top half and 4 from the bottom half. What do you think the gym leaders are? We did see some ground action near some kind of tower, which some people speculated that could be maybe one of the gyms. So maybe ground is in. But it is going to be exciting that gym leaders mixed with open world is going to be in this game. And like they said on their official site, you can do them in any order. The game doesn't care. Now there is maybe a different way to look at this, something sneaky Khu did, but I'll bring it up after. We keep going. Hint 4 E4 types, all repeated so you could rule out 4. I'm gonna let you think about that one. I ain't telling you everything. I'll tell you. Initially what people thought is maybe of the 8 gym leaders, 4 of them would elevate to the Elite 4 position, pretty much like in Sun and Moon. And since his wording is confusing, it's hard to tell what he's actually trying to say. But the better answer people are saying is that the Elite 4 are going to be different trainers that repeat 4 of the gym leaders' typings for some reason. So if that's true, then we could have a Steel gym leader, and when you go to the Elite 4, there's also Steel Elite 4. So first bit of information from this, Elite 4 seems to be in. Okay, so I want to take you to an alternate look at these tweets he made. He says 40% of the top and 50% of the bottom, right? But what if Khu is being sneaky? And while it is true that, let's say for the top, that only 40% are right, that he's just technically talking about in one version. Maybe there are actually like 5 that are right, but technically within one game, it's only 4. But don't think about that too much. This leads us into Khu's next tweet. Male, 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 female, 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 male, male, female. Oh, Khu's having the time of his life. Man tweets this and goes silent for 10 minutes. Let's see what people thought. Oh, wake up, sweetie. That's cool. People are making their own typings. Predictions. So if you count them all, there are 12 he lists. Maybe he's saying of the 12, these are the 8 gym leaders and 4 Elite 4. 5 males, 7 females. Of course, these wouldn't be in any order because the gym leaders can be fought in any order you want. But just in case there's a technical order, Khu still confirms they're not in order. Anyhow, Khu quotes this tweet and says, "This tweet has a small trick. Don't fall for it, LOL." You can read this tweet as closely as you want. There's no real trick in this. Unless he's just making a weird joke. This looks like the kind of thing where you have to like know from the future before it makes sense. But there is one thing that maybe this could mean. Remember our idea that maybe while it's 4 from the top and 4 from the bottom, that technically there could be more. Maybe he's gone and said 12 there as an indication of 12 gym leaders, which would mean 4 exclusives between each region, which is kind of big, but it's just a thought. Like in Sword and Shield, there were 2 version exclusive gym leaders, right? Even 3 if you want to count Avery and Clara. Would they really backtrack, go back to no differences? That's the only thing I can think the small trick could be. But anyhow, in other news, someone asks Khu what the champion is, and he says he will tease him or her later this month. Kinda gives the impression that he was including the Elite 4 in this, but at the same time he could be sneaky. Either way, he's being very careful with his words. So you're saying it's a human. Interesting. If you ask me, I must say the champion is a girl. It's a 50-50. If I come back from the future and look at this and I'm wrong, the world just hates me. Okay, we're coming to the end of his tweets. Shortly after Khu tweets, "I've already teased 2 goals and details of one of the new gimmicks of Titan with previous tweets. Could you solve it?" So let's break it down. He's already teased 2, we'll assume, gym leaders. Unless the answer is like super in the lines, like trick, So that means psychic. Well, I've gone through the replies and no one cares about that part of the tweet apparently. Unless Khu is talking about like a really old tweet, we can't really tell what his teaser was. But the rest of the tweet says, he also teased the details of one of the gimmicks of Scarlet and Violet in the previous tweets. So let's just think here. When he says gimmicks, I don't think he's talking about the Dynamax or Mega Evolution of this game. I think he's talking about just a feature that'll be in the game. And how dare you word it like this? We have people speculating multiple gimmicks, regional fakes, armored, and third type. It seems more like he's talking about things that will be in Scarlet and Violet, concepts. Initially, some people's thoughts when he said one of the new gimmicks is when back months ago he tweeted the symbol for 3. So maybe people think, wow, this game's gonna have 3 gimmicks in it. But I'm just thinking, there's no way this game has multiple gimmicks. He surely is talking about a gimmick plus just new concepts, because you could call those gimmicks too. But I swear, if like 2 weeks down the line we look back and there's like 2 gimmicks in this game, no, there's no way. And in terms of that 3 he did tweet, it seemed very closely paired to typing, that I think a good guess is that it's some kind of 3 typed gimmick. Anyhow, just as we're wondering what he's talking about with these gimmicks, Khu then tweets, region name? I've already told you in my way, in my mood, and in my culture. Okay, so Khu's culture, what, like, is it your banner? Is it the Idol region? What part of your existence told us the name? So like you guys have been saying when he tweeted this could connect back to the PDY. Maybe if you add vowels to PDY in the right way, you get the region of this name. Podoyo, the Podoyo region. But this still doesn't make sense why Khu would say, oh, it's obvious if I just added the vowels. I don't know what a Podoyo is. A lot of people try to go through some of his previous tweets like this one, but when he tweets stuff like this, he tells us that this isn't a teaser. So it seems like the best idea is the PDY. Does anyone want to solve it? The Podoyo region featuring Podoyan Meowth variant. So anyhow, once he gets us thinking about the region name, he then just switches back to a new topic. Minutes later, a new tweet. By the way, official trailer 1 also teased a female GL. Though I never mentioned or teased her before, she is one of the best of Scarlet and Violet waifus. LOL. Could you scout out the official clue of trailer 1? Who are you? Could just turn into Dora. Could you scout out the official clue? Say clue. Okay, let's back this up for this one. So Khu has, in terms of teasing a gym leader, remember weeks back on June 15, when talking about gym leader teasers, he said that the second promotional video has already told you one. So that led us to looking at the second trailer, where the only real characters that stood out, aside from NPCs in the background and the 4 trainers that are with you, are the 2 professors and then Nemona. So that made people think maybe Nemona is one of the gym leaders. Maybe she's an early normal gym leader. But this is something else. He says that the trailer before that from February also teased a female gym leader. So naturally, people went out scouting. They thought this girl minding her business is the forbidden secret gym leader. The scene with the Magnemite near the wind turbines? But it's probably this. This is the fairy gym leader. But since he's saying the gym leader is teased in the first trailer, it would make more sense if it comes from the live action part. So this spider web, or this symbol here, which also appears on the flags. This is probably the best guess. We've always seen the spiderweb pattern. Initially we thought maybe it had to do with the legendaries of this game, but this is from the first trailer. Maybe one of the gyms is run by a girl using bug types. Other people point out like flowers that are on the desk, but there ain't no way just some flowers minding their business is the teaser. Like, who'd have to be so stupid if he did this? Another guy found out that the globe in the trailer has red oceans. This is a hell of a globe. Another person pointed out the girl dancing in the photo frame. I'm not sure, but is she? What the frick? Someone found someone creeping at the top of a lighthouse. Is she the gym leader? Is it just me, or is her head shaped like a Medicham? It's like a... What? Is that a... You think that's a Medicham? You think that's a Medicham dressed up? For now, let's just take it as bug. We'll center that as our answer to this tweet. Just when he thought Khu couldn't switch topics anymore, he tweets again. Going back to the gimmicks. To make it more clear, one of the gimmicks used in Gen 9 was teased. Nearly all of the important NPCs use it in the game. So he says one of the gimmicks of Gen 9 was teased. Did you tease it, or did Pokemon tease it in their trailers? I'm just gonna take it as you're the one that teased it. Nearly all of the important NPCs will use it in the game. This really reminds us of like Mega Evolutions. It sounds like whatever he's talking about here is the real gimmick of this game, not just the new concept. The other one is the so-called new concept, which will also influence battles some way. Oh, what? Okay, so this one isn't a gimmick, but it seems like maybe it's something like weather conditions and terrains. They're gonna introduce something new. Then he says, our fake is also another new concept, but more like official teased memes? What does that mean? The best part about this is he's said it. He's said our fake. So now we finally have Khu associating the F means fake with the RF. He still won't just say regional fake, but fine, our fake. Does this mean we might get megas? Bro, let go of megas already. Yeah, this is the symbol we saw earlier. It's seen in game. But this is juicy to hear. Talk about the gimmick, talk about something that can influence battles, and then proper talk about our fakes. Thank you, Khu. You're done tweeting, right? No, he's not. And then he tweets, the flag thing is a new sis. Though I haven't teased anything about it yet. You could also guess how many types that thing is gonna have, lol. Flag thing is a new system. Okay, the best ideas I've heard about this is that maybe since you're riding on Kraden and Maridon, that the gyms have some kind of racing theme to them. So each gym, you're gonna get like a flag from it. Either that or the flag is this collectible thing that you find throughout the region. There's like 20 flags or something. Which that kind of sounds something like this teaser he posted, which seems to tease collecting multiple things throughout the game. But he does say he hasn't teased anything about it yet. So maybe it's just some new thing we gotta see. You could also guess how many types that thing is gonna have, lol. What? A flag? What are people saying to this? The only flag related thing we've seen in the game is this. It makes sense. Maybe flags mark the spots of gyms. You go and you get a badge from them or a flag, if that's what he's saying. But what does he mean? Guess how many types that thing is gonna have? What thing, bro? The flag? We're gonna have an 18 typed flag? We're done, guys. There's only one tweet left. To finish it all off. You know, an open world game needs to involve tons of new systems, gimmicks, concepts, and other things to go. Or what are you playing? Do you mind the official being Riddlers themselves with trailer 1 and 2? Okay. What I think he's saying is that because this game is now open world, that there's a lot of new things they're gonna have to introduce into it. Maybe like in Legends, you can collect things off the ground, like the herbs and the apricorns. Maybe there'll be smaller side missions and purposes to you exploring. Maybe there's a bunch of things that now that Pokemon is open world that they'll add to it. So that's all the new systems. Gimmicks, he uses plural, but I'm pretty sure it's just whatever gimmick he was talking about earlier that the important trainers use. And then concepts and other things, like some of the stuff I said. If they turned Pokemon open world but didn't add a bunch of things like this, then what are you playing? I guess is what he's saying. And then he asks, do you mind the official Pokemon mans being Riddlers themselves with trailer 1 and 2? What do you want me to say? No? This is nice to know. Game Freak themselves is actually teasing stuff in their trailers. The bug pattern could be a teaser. The clock was certainly a teaser. That's one thing we know for sure. The clock going crazy was teasing the theme of time in this game. Let's see, what do people think? Bro, where did you find this kid with the, what is that, a cake? Where do y'all find these pictures? But this tweet is nice because now that Pokemon has become open world, if they decided to keep it the same way, if they take the lazy approach and not fill the world with stuff for you to do, with new concepts and side missions and all these things, then people will start to find it really boring going from place to place. But it seems like they have their head on right and they're taking a big step forward and trying to fill it with stuff to do. But boy, is it nice to hear him talking about the gimmick and saying that strong important trainers will use it in this game. And it sounds like unlike Mega Evolution where only like 2 trainers in the whole game used it, like what, the evil team and then the champion, it seems it'll be more like Dynamax where more trainers will use it. And it feels like we're just days away, maybe a week or 2 away from seeing it in an official trailer. I'm gonna call it quits here. Go on and shank that like button and let me know your thoughts for the gym leaders. Let me know your ideas actually for the gimmick in this game. All right, I'll see you on the next video. Take care.
Bitch, I'm a pro.